Today's walk has a fantastic start here at the Nag's Head in the delicious Derbyshire village of Edale.
The official start of the epic Pennine Way.
We're only walking the first 5 miles, but the great Kinderscout walk lies ahead.
Just look at that.
The great joy about this walk is that the first mile or two in the Edale Valley are very gentle and relaxing.
I think this is a great walk for families and people of all ages. There are plenty of options for those who can't face the higher levels or who might just fancy heading back to the pub. But not for us. Those chunky boulders up there are so typical of the Peak District landscape.
Dramatic rocks just jutting out of the landscape. So beautiful. From the valley, this area looks like a peak, but actually it's this massive sprawling plateau covered in this gorgeous dark brown bouncy peat. And Kinderscout is somewhere in that direction.
After 3.5 hours walking, there it is.
If you're a walker, a pilgrimage spot, an absolute must in your walking history.
As the walkers are literally queuing up to get on here. It was here in 1932 that the Great Mass Trespass changed the course of walking history. Across this moor, about 400 ordinary walkers from Manchester and Sheffield scuffled with gamekeepers and police in a protest against limited access to the countryside. In a standoff with landowners who wanted to keep this land private for grouse shooting, 5 walkers were arrested and jailed for 6 months. The national outrage was so great that the walkers were released. That one day of mass protest, right here, opened the floodgates over the next decades to give land access to the walking public, leading to the creation of our first ever national park, right here in 1951. The Peak District National Park.
And that all happened just here, over 80 years ago. That right to roam protest is why Britain has so many public footpaths. It's an amazing story of how we became this nation of walkers.